Yo, what's going on, guys? It is it's Amadudaba back in the building once again, and today we are on, as I turn up my microphone a little bit, we are on DBOG. Okay, Buu Saga. We finally have Buu Saga in the game, but you know, we're not necessarily here for that. Okay, this video is going to be talking about my moveset that I typically use when it comes to just pure melee, right? Now, as you see, the moves I got right now, in the future that may change depending on, you know, how moves kind of get, you know, balanced and all that, right? The counter, the savage counter, that may change depending on what I see from all the counters in the game, because I'm gonna test out all the counters in the game. But oh yeah, today we're gonna just talk about the build that I typically use when it comes to just pure melee. As you see, I am on my Bojack. Okay, I'm on my Bojack, literally my favorite, you know, honestly one of my favorite races in the game. Okay, you know, this character stuck with me for a very long time. It was the third character that I actually created, and I had a lot of fun playing as it. I still do. And today, you know, I'm just gonna say it again, we'll talk about the melee. We'll talk about the melee. Okay, so pretty much I'm gonna just, I don't know, as you see, I've completed all the quests. I've been grinding quite a bit, I ain't gonna lie. You got ultimate form, you got mind control, you know, you got the mark. Both of those are attainable through Buu Saga, so, you know, yeah. I don't know, I may make a video on that as well. I'm not too sure though. There's probably a lot of videos already out, which I would recommend y'all to check them out, of, like, you know, other people. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of videos like that, but today we're going to be talking about basically my moveset that I use when it comes to being a pure melee build. Now I'm probably going to make like 2 more videos like this. It's going to be like a key build, and it's going to be a hybrid build, which is basically my android. Okay, my android is a hybrid. And you know what hybrid means, right? You know, hybrid is like, you know, 2 things in the one. So it's a key slash melee build. So I'm still kind of working on that, seeing what I want to have as my moves and stuff. But yeah, today we're gonna show you, I'm gonna show you my build. Okay, now as you see, when it comes to basically any build, I would say I would recommend to have a counter. Okay, it's very good to have at least 1 counter, so that if, you know, let's say for example we got Super Buu here, right? Let's say he decides to use like a homing, you know, rush attack on me, right? I mean, there's a couple of ways you can dodge it. Okay, there's a couple of ways you can dodge that bad boy. You can vanish at the right time, right? Which is kind of more of an advanced thing to do. You can perfect block it. Okay, so, you know, if you block it at the right time, it'll leave him stunned, and you're basically allowed to, you know, punish him for that. And another thing you can do, which will most definitely punish the bejeebus out of them, is to counter it. So I feel like having a counter is not necessarily needed, but I just feel like it's always nice to have 1 counter as one of your you know, moves within your moveset. As you see, Buu, he just doesn't want to rush me because, yeah, he probably knows what I'm about to try to do. But yeah, he just doesn't want to do it. But we got, you know, savage counter. It's a counter attack. In my opinion, it is really good. It does a lot of damage. It does a decent amount of damage. Yeah, Buu, he doesn't want to rush. I guess he doesn't do any rush attacks, homing rush attacks. I guess he only does key attacks. Okay, well, I'll just show you my other moves. All right. The fighting style that I'm using is I normally use Gogeta, but I just started using this fighting style today, and it's pretty insane. Like, it drains their defensive bar like crazy. I mean, that is insane. Not only that, it does some really good damage too. Okay, so we got Rage Saucer. It's a very quick move. I think it only uses 1,500 stamina, as you see right there. Really quick move. The last hit will basically break their guard, which is nice. Right? Really nice. And it does a lot of damage. Okay, most of the moves I have on my move set is just purely meant to just have like the most damage that I can possibly get out of it. You know what I mean? And then we got Neon Wolf Fang Fist, which basically does the same damage as Rage Saucer, and they're both very quick moves. Then we got one of my favorite moves in the freaking game, SS Deadly Hammer. That mess is insane, bro. It's honestly one of the, in my opinion, it's easily like top 3 like rush supers in the game. Okay, because number 1, when you grab your opponent, right, when you hit your opponent with SS Deadly Hammer, when it comes to PvE and PvP, if they get grabbed by that move, they cannot evade it. Right? You cannot evade out of that move. You know how, you know, you get hit with a move, you can just use your evasive to get out of it. You get hit by SS Deadly Hammer, you have to sit through that whole move and just take all the damage. Right? You have no choice but to do that. Okay? Downsides to SS Deadly Hammer, people can block it, right? Okay, somebody can easily block your, you know, SS Deadly Hammer, because it's basically like a grab. Not only that, you do have to be pretty dang close to your opponent in order to actually hit them with SS Deadly Hammer as well. So that's another, you know, kind of a, you know what I mean? But if you do land it, not only it's gonna do some crazy damage, okay, they're not gonna be able to just pop a evasive and be like, yeah, I'm not about to sit through this move. Nah, you get hit by that, you gotta sit there and watch your health just be gone. Okay, I know y'all are kind of curious, why do you have a key move in your move set when you're a melee build? Hello? Sealed Light Beam, very good move, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Okay, in terms of PvE, this is a very good move. All right, because as you see, when you use it, it stuns the Brody, right? It stuns him, he can't do anything. All right, they can reflect that. Okay, sometimes they will reflect that move, so you know, hey, just just keep that in mind. But if they do like a beam attack like that, and they're trying to hit your friend and they're just stuck in that animation, you can hit them with a Sealed Light Beam and now they're just stunned, right? If you're trying to let your friend attack the boss, you can just stun them, and then your friend can come in with an ultimate attack, right? If they want to do a super spirit bomb, no worries, you just hit them with that, bang. You know, really good move. And plus you can combine that with SS Deadly Hammer, and that's free damage. I'm not gonna lie, that's free damage. You can do that every time, right? And that's just free damage. So if you feel like you gotta go, you know, you gotta play a little bit defensively, which sometimes you do, you know, especially with somebody like Super Buu. I mean, you get hit by one of his, you know, beam attacks, I mean, it's gonna do major damage. You really don't want to get hit by this guy. But yeah, you can stun him, use SS Deadly Hammer, and that's nice, right? Very nice. Now I'm pretty sure SS Deadly Hammer, how much stamina does it use? I think it uses like 1,500. Let's see. think it uses like 1,500, something like that. Something like that, something like that. I think I may have went past it. I think I did. This is Deadly Hammer. Yeah, so it uses 1,500 stamina. So that's not bad. Okay. In my opinion, when it comes to like the rush attacks you'd want to have on your build, if you don't want to run out of stamina in like 5 seconds, I would recommend to use moves that are within like the 500 to 1,500 stamina range. Now I do have one move on my move set that we haven't even talked about yet that uses 2,500 stamina. But boy, oh boy, let me tell you, that thing does so much damage. It's probably one of the highest damaging super rush attacks in the game. And boy, it is this move right here, Justice Countdown. Really good move. It does use a bejeebus amount of stamina. Okay, it does use a decent amount of stamina, but then again, the damage that you're gonna get off this bad boy is gonna be so worth it. All right, really worth it. Okay. So that being said, we're gonna, I guess, find a different NPC to like attack, like preferably an NPC that has like a homing rush attack, so I can show you the counter and then you can see how much that does for me. And you know, so I think this guy, he does it. Look, just counter it, boom. So as you see, that was like not like a crazy amount of damage, but that was a decent amount of damage, right? Just free damage right there. And then on top of that, I didn't have to worry about getting hit by, you know, his rush attack. So it's pretty nice. It's not necessary. You don't necessarily have to, you know, have a counter, but on all my characters, I tend to have a counter just for, you know, something like that. If they just decide to use a rush, a homing rush attack, I'm like, oh, okay, I got something for you too. And I just hit them with a counter. You know, there's other ways that you can, you know, dodge it. You can vanish out of it. If you vanish like just in time, you can manage to avoid it as well. You can also perfect block it, you know. So, you know, there's that. Okay. So, let's get into the ultimate attacks that I have. Now, as you see, the first one I have is called Energy Zone, right? That's the first one I have. And Energy Zone is a move that you can get from one of the time packs. I don't remember which one it is, but it's from one of the time packs. You can get it from it. And basically what it does, it heals your allies by 50%. Okay, so your allies basically get a whole health bar back every time that you use that. Now, I'm gonna basically show you in a minute the move, but let's go on and get finished taking this guy out. Let's go on and get finished taking this guy out, okay? So pretty much, Energy Zone, I mean, it's the ultimate that I just have on all my characters in general, because being able to heal your teammates, as you see, that's the range of the ability. A lot of range, and plus on top of that, you can heal multiple people at a time. So you're healing multiple teammates for 50% of their HP. That is crazy. That is crazy. So, you know, we're gonna come over here, and you see these guys, they're in like their huge form, right? We're gonna come over here and we're gonna heal this guy. Okay, we're gonna heal this guy right quick, and look at this. Look at this. It just healed him basically just about full. It's just he's taking so much damage. Yeah, he said thanks for the heal. Yeah, no problem, no problem. So I'm gonna heal him again, and yeah, I mean, I couldn't prevent him from getting one-shotted by that beam. That beam is crazy. Oh my gosh. Dude, I've never seen people. This is the first time I've seen somebody use a giant form. Ah, man. I'm pretty sure they should be able to reflect, right? They should be able to reflect that as like a giant, or maybe you can't do that. I don't know. It's been so long since I played as a giant, but yeah. As you see, you know, you can heal your teammates for basically 50% of their HP, and it's very, very good because, you know, you see this guy, he's just fighting, and I can just go over here and heal him while he's fighting. Boom, he's just max HP again. So really, really good. Really, really good ability. Very good ultimate. I would recommend, you know, for you to most definitely have that, because then you don't have to worry about using, you know, your teammates don't have to worry about using sensu beings, and if they have it, then you don't have to use no sensu beings either. You can just charge your key up, boom, you know, you're back looking good again. Now for the second ultimate attack that I have here, it is called Berserker Impact, and I believe this is probably the strongest like melee ultimate attack in the game. I can't really say that because I haven't tried all of the, you know, rush ultimate attacks, right? Which I will do that, and then I don't know, maybe when I show my hybrid build, I'll probably go, you know, into that. But Berserker Impact, this is so far this is probably the strongest melee ultimate attack that I found. It's really, really strong. So right here you see it's like a 7-hit rush attack, but I mean, look at the amount of damage I just did to that guy. I just took like almost 50%. I mean, that took like 50% of his bar, bro. That is crazy. Okay. that is absolutely insane. Now, as you see, when his stamina's gone, I like to do Saucer and then Wolf Fang. Then I do Justice Countdown. I get a little bit of M1s. Then I do like Rage Saucer again, and I end it with like a SS Deadly Hammer. That's normally my combo that I tend to do whenever I break the opponent's stamina. Okay. Which is pretty good. Oh, he got me in a danger zone. Time to spam. Time to spam. Boy, oh boy. But anyway, now as you see, my two evasives, I don't use Solar Flare. The only evasive that I use is the Instant Rise, because it's a very quick and easy, you know, evasive to pop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I use the evasive on NPCs when I'm just typically not even trying to get stunned. If an NPC does a beam attack and I can't reflect it in time, I'll just do an Instant Rise, and then boom, they'll normally cancel their attack out too, just so that, you know what I'm saying, just so that I don't get some free damage off of them, which is understandable. But Instant Rise that's the only evasive that I really use, and I feel like that's the only one you really need. There is a lot of evasives in the game, which I haven't tried out yet, but I feel like, you know, Instant Rise is good enough for me. It gets the job done, right? The power up, I got Burter Fighting Pose. I feel like that power up is pretty good. I don't normally use my power ups ever when I'm fighting people, but you know, if I'm really, and I mean really, really low on stamina, I normally pop it. Like if I'm in a raid and I'm basically, if I'm fighting Kid Buu, for example, right? You know, that guy has so much HP. Like, it's not even funny. This guy is a freaking tank. So, you know, occasionally I run out of stamina, you know, pretty quickly going against him, because I'm just doing combos and combos and combos. You know, I hit him with a Seal Light Beam, and then I just hit my fighting pose. And as you see, cooldown 120 seconds. It gives you a 9% damage buff, which is nice. It makes it where all of his moves have like a 1.5 times multiplier. His rush super attack, which is Ginyu Force special combo, it gives it a 1.5 times multiplier too. So that's, you know, that's not bad. But the main kicker to this is the faster stamina regeneration. That's the main reason why I use this power up, because when I'm out of stamina and I'm trying to get it back pretty dang quickly, I'll just pop that, and that allows me to just, it almost, I'm not even gonna lie, with that power up, it almost feels as if I'm in the danger zone, where I'm just able to spam like non-stop, you know what I'm saying? Just about, but not there, you know what I'm saying? And while it's on cooldown, the slower defense on cooldown, that could mess you up. You know, not being able to get your defensive bar to, you know, regen just as fast as it normally would, that could, you know, that could put you in a little bit of a handicap. But for me, nah, it's, you know, it's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? We got the Seal Light Beam to kind of cancel that out, right? If I get myself in a position where it's like my defensive bars are really, really low, only got like 2 bars on me, right? I can just use a Seal Light Beam. And then right after that, I can use a SS Daily Hammer. And by the time I do both of those things, I mean, bro, I do both of those things, I'm basically, you know, I should have at least a bar and a half back. So, you know, as long as you play smart with the build, you know, occasionally, you don't have to always do it, you feel me? But sometimes, you know, you're going against Kid Buu, you gotta play smart, man. You know, you gotta play smart, because all it takes is just one beam or blast attack that he does, and your health is just gonna, it's gonna get nuked, you know? So, yeah. Okay, what else can I talk about for this melee build that I have here? Oh yeah, the fighting style. So I'm gonna show you the fighting style that I'm currently using right now, and ones that I would recommend using for PvE, right? Because when I look at these fighting styles, okay, when I'm looking at these fighting styles, I'm looking at how much not only damage can I do, right, but how much can I just damage the defensive bar on a boss type NPC, right? Because as you already know, those type of NPCs, you cannot just do a stamina break on them, right? That doesn't work. You have to actually damage them, and by them taking damage over time, it eventually breaks their stamina, you know, it just breaks their defensive bar. So, you know, having a fighting style that is really, really quick, and not only quick, you know, damages their defensive bar really fast, I mean, that puts you at a crazy advantage. I mean, bro, if you know what you're doing, you'll probably never even get hit, because it's like, you know, you do 2 combos and then their stamina's gone again and again and again. It's like they don't even have a chance of attacking you, right? So we're gonna just go back to Super Buu to just show you examples. So one of them, which you can get by using, I think, the Space Dragon Balls, is SSJ4 Gogeta. This one is, I've been using this one for the longest, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, not only this fighting style is really, really cool in my opinion, it's also really, really good. All right, so as you see, we got Super Buu, and this is the defensive bar that I'm talking about, right? As you see, if I were to just try to stamina break him, it takes a bit of his defensive bar away, but as you see, he doesn't just automatically be like, ugh, oh my gosh, and then his bar just goes into the red, right? Now, as you see, if you're trying to break their defensive bar really, really quick, I would recommend you to do the LLR combo, because that's normally the quickest way to just melt their defensive bar. I mean, look at that. And then look, you know, I do that. You do that about 2 times, his stamina is gone, right? His defensive bar is gone. Now you can use all your supers, and he can't do anything about it. He can't do a dang thing. and he's really in trouble. And then look, he's back. Okay, no worries, no worries. He's back. He's back in the building. We're just gonna try to combo him up again. Oh my goodness, I'm not looking too good. Yeah, defensive bar ain't looking too good. We had to stun him. Hold on. Hold on, we gotta lock in. Oh, there we go. Yep, and he's back. It's back again. Stunned, not able to do a dang thing. Just not able to do a thing. Just can't even do anything. So, I mean, shoot. You know, when it comes to just explaining things, I'm not really the best at doing it, as you could probably tell. I'm more of a I just, you know, show you how it's done, and then, you know, hopefully you learn from that. But SSJ Gogeta is a very, very good fighting style. Now, another thing that I do to make this fighting style even more busted for PvE, of course, is that when it comes to the assault chase, right? I know y'all are like, bro, this doesn't really matter, right? That's what I thought at first too. But depending on which one you have, it makes you like, it makes your LR combos different, right? Now, what I would recommend, if you're trying to just break their stamina in like 1 to 2 combos, I would recommend you to have this on balance, because basically what it does is when you do the LLR combo, right, it doubles it. You see that? It doubles it. So, I mean, if super, you know what I'm saying, any NPC, but let's, you know, we're talking about Super Buu here. If I do that and Super Buu he just does not decide to vanish, I mean, that's literally his whole, dang near his whole bar is gone, right? Oh my goodness. But let's see if we can do it right quick. Let's see if we can do it right quick. Ah! This guy just got smoked. Hey man, you know, that's to be expected, bro. But you know how it is. Hey, you fall, you get back up, you know, and you become stronger. That's the DBOG way, boys, you know. But yeah, as you see, he's blocking, but look at this, which they tend to do that a lot, I ain't gonna lie. Also, it allows you to just basically do the LLR combo by only using 1 L, right? You can use 1 L, you can use 2. Like, look at this, see that? That's 1 L right there, right? And you got you can do 2 L's. So it literally just allows you to do that same combo where you're getting a bunch of hits by only using 1. I mean, look at this. As you see, when I'm just fighting this guy, I mean, his defensive bar is draining. Like, you would probably think I'm a truffle. You know what I mean? You'd probably think I'm a truffle at how fast this guy defensive bar is just falling. And then, you know, once you get his defensive bar to be completely gone, that's when you use your, you know, your rush attacks. And it's just shredding them like barbecue chicken. I mean, come on. Like, can't even do anything. You can't even do anything. And that's just the funny part about it. So, you know, that's you know, SSJ Gogeta. Another one that is really good in my opinion is Vegito, which is one of the brand new fighting styles. Now, I'm pretty sure back in the day you could have gotten this by being being a certain rank when it came to, like, you know, doing rank matches and all that, which is pretty cool. But now you can actually, you know, train with Vegito and get his fighting style along with some of his moves, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you that as well. And, you know, it's the same thing. We have, you know, the assault chase on balance. That way we can do, you know, the multi-hit combo twice, right? Now, in terms of which one is better, is Gogeta better than Vegito? I'm not too sure. I just know they're both pretty dang good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind using either or because they're just really, really good. You know, they get the job done. Up. I was about to do the beam attack. Sometimes you can stop them, but I know some NPCs like Bojack, he has most of his moves have hyper armor, so you literally just gotta chillax, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even if you hit him, he's still able to do the move. So same thing with Broly. I'm pretty sure some of his moves are kind of like that too. As you see, then we're gonna use the ultimate. Look at that, crazy damage. Crazy damage right there, man. Use that. Use that. Try to use SS Daily Hammer, but he got his stamina back. Ooh. One thing I have noticed about Buu Saga is the fact that, you know, these brodies, they tend to perfect block quite a bit. Like, it's crazy. It does make the fight like a lot more, it does make the fight a lot more challenging, you know. It's just like, oh my gosh, right there, oh my gosh. Nah, it ain't too bad because when you still light beam, I mean, hey, you should have probably just straight up use M1s. You probably would have been better doing that, honestly, but hey. I mean, he doesn't even have any rush attacks. It's just, he just has like 2 blasts and a beam, basically. It's kind of tough. So in terms of difficulty, he's not nothing too crazy. You know, you can always reflect a beam, a blast attack, any day, all day. And it's not like he's using like a really fast one. They're like 50-50, you know. Not too fast, not too slow. But yeah, that's Vegito. And this other fighting style, which I know this is a fighting style that nobody is probably using in this game. Mercenary. I don't know why, but I feel like this fighting style right here, bro, gotta be the best. Okay, I feel like this fighting style does more damage. I don't know why, but I feel like it does a lot more damage, bro. Okay, and not only that, it shreds the defensive bar like crazy. Look at that. That's 50% of his defensive bar gone. That's 50% gone, like one combo. That is crazy. And then not to mention, look at the damage. Look at it. Like, what? What is this? To be honest, you know, I was just testing out fighting styles. I just see this one and I'm like, I would have never expected this guy to have quite, you know, quite the damage and defensive drain. I mean, imagine a truffle uses this. You're in trouble. You're in trouble because not only the Brody's probably gonna be, you know, hitting a lot of crits, right? Look at that. That's like 4 crits. I mean, dude, that's like 28% of your stamina. Like, GG's, buddy. Not only that, they're also doing damage. Lots of damage, right? I don't know. When I mostly see, like, you know, truffles and they're doing PvP, they tend to use Burter form, but this may be the better form for them, you know, better fighting style for them to use because you're doing damage and you're getting a lot of hits in. So it's like you do one combo, it's probably just gonna take half of their stamina. It's pretty insane, but yeah, pretty much that is it for me. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. I know it's like, oh my goodness, went all over the place in terms of the build, but I'm pretty sure y'all see, you know, y'all get like a general, I can get a general idea of like my build and all that, you know. But hey, let me know. You know, let me know how y'all feel about the move set, and if y'all use the move set in terms of, like, you know, PvE, because that's what it's really for. It can, you know, it could be used for PvP too, right? Because I mean, hey, if you're a very good fighter and you manage to break their stamina and you use this move set, 9 times out of 10, they're probably gonna be dead. I'm not gonna lie. You use this move set, you know, you do Saucer, Wolf Fang, Justice Countdown, SS Deadly Hammer, and then you can basically do like another Saucer attack behind that. Depending on your, you know, your stats, your build and all that, they're gonna be looking, they ain't gonna be looking too good. That's all I gotta say. But hey, you know, appreciate y'all watching the video. As always, if you really enjoyed, you know, hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button so you know, yeah. I make another video. If you made it up to this point, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If you made it up to this point, put let me see, what word, bro? Yeah, put Halo ring in the comments if you made it to this point. That's how I know, you know what I'm saying? That's how I know if you actually watched the video. Because think about it, who would think of something like that, right? Oh my gosh. But hey, man, again, I appreciate y'all. And yeah, y'all have a good one, and I shall see y'all on the next video, which will probably be me talking about my key build, which will be on a different character. So yeah, y'all have a good one. Peace.